Hey, what's up, guys? It's Clean Teeth back again with another video today, and yeah, I've been getting a little bit off with the uploading, but I'm gonna start off with this one, and we'll see how it goes. We'll start trying to get some more videos out consistently, but yeah, here goes. Today I thought we'd change up the content for a little bit. This is probably one of my most requested videos, so yeah, we're gonna be doing the Apex Legends Season 10 tier list. So just a heads up disclaimer: this is going to be a tier list for the legends that you are going to be running in ranked. So like obviously like some legends are like super fun, but they might not be like the best in ranked. And another disclaimer: pretty much every legend is viable if you are good enough, but there are particular legends that have a lower skill ceiling than others, if that does make sense. So yes, you could technically go and get freaking like Watson and go player in Fred lobbies, and you could still win because I mean, there's really, if I'm being honest, there's no like F tier legends, but okay, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, let's just get right off to it. So the way I'm going to be doing this is obviously like S, A, B, C, D. There's not really any E or F tier legends. So the further left they are in the S, then that means like they're generally better. So it'll go from like good S tier, blah 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 blah, and then it'll go down. Okay. Yeah. Let's get right into it. So first up, we have, I believe this is Bloodhound. Bloodhound hasn't had a lot of changes recently. They did nerf it a couple. They nerfed it, I think, coming in this season. But I still definitely think, in terms of rank, it is definitely an S tier legend. Just having the constant scan abilities. I mean, it's obviously probably the best recon legend out there. It definitely beats out Crypto and Seer after Seer got the nerf. So yeah, Bloodhound S tier. Horizon. I mean, a lot's gone around with Horizon. She was amazing in season 7 and 8. She got nerfed in season 9, and now she's back in season 10. Yeah, she's back in season 10. I think she's definitely good. You won't see her a ton in like ranked lobbies such as like Predator Masters lobbies. You're not going to see her a ton, but you can still definitely make her viable. Probably your tactical. The lift is probably what he's most going to be played for. Next is Gibby. Gibby's, I think, in my opinion, he's definitely one of the most most balanced legends. His kit's his kit's good, but it's not like overwhelming at the same time. Yeah, he's definitely S tier. S tier. His passive's great. The gun shield's incredible. The bubble's incredible for rezzing. His ult is incredible in the final circles. I mean, really, all of his kit's just insane if you think about it. Yeah, he's definitely S tier. You're going to be wanting him, and I would just about take him in every single comp that I run ranked. Next up is Poor Lifeline. I used to main Lifeline back in Season 8 and Season 9. Yeah, after that Res Shield nerf, it's gone nowhere but down for her. She's pretty useless in ranked. I mean, Mirage revives better. Gibby revives better. Frick, even Bangalore with the freaking smoke revives better. The only thing that she has is her passive, which is her revive. Her ultimate sucks. Her tactical is alright, but you're not going to need it most of the time. So all she really has to revive, and when they're getting revived, they're just sitting there like an open duck. So I love your Lifeline, but nope, it's unfortunately C tier for you. I'm going to switch this up. I would take Gibby over Bloodhound in a ranked game. So yeah, so the people on the left are going to be better. Fuse. Fuse was interesting because last season he was on the very bottom. Everyone says he'd be D tier down here, the worst legend in the game. But ever since they changed the Knuckle Cluster, he's shot up like a rocket. He's gotten incredibly good. I wouldn't put him in A tier simply because he's not as versatile as all the other legends, but I definitely think he's in high B tier. I think a good Fuse player is definitely someone you do not want to mess with in rank. Next, we've got the most balanced legend in the game. She hasn't been nerfed or buffed in forever, and I think it's going to stay that way. Bangalore. I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. You have to be a dang good Bangalore player to make her kit like very useful with the passive. The smokes, you got to know how to use them. I think she's good, but in ranked, I just don't see it happening much. I don't think she's as good like a team player as some of these other ones are here. Actually, no. I'm going to put her B tier. I don't think she's as good as Fuse, though. Caustic. Caustic's she's in a similar boat as Horizon, you know? He was insane, then he got nerfed to the ground, and now he's back. And I think definitely you're going to see a lot of Caustic teams in like high-ranked Pred lobbies. I mean, I definitely see a lot of them. I mean, they're just a pain. If you go into a good Caustic, you just can't push them if they're in a building. You just really can't. There's definitely a few good ranked comps that have a Caustic in them that you can win a lot of games with. Yeah, I would be taking Caustic over Horizon though, especially if you like need someone defending, like defense, instead of movement. Moving right on, we got Wraith. That's interesting. Wraith is pretty good. I definitely think since Octane got his big buff, you haven't been needing her portal as much, and they nerfed the Q to where it takes longer to go into the void. That kind of sucks, but I still definitely think she's good. So you can definitely, if someone's a Wraith main, you're definitely going to want them on team if they do know how to play her, because her Q and her portal both do have a pretty high skill ceiling on that. Yeah, I think she'll go A tier. No, I think she's behind Horizon for that one. Crypto. I'm just gonna say it, man. Crypto's taken the spot as the worst legend in the game right now. His recon's pretty useless. You can't move while you're in the drone. His EMP is really the only thing that he's got going for him, man. It takes a really good Crypto to be able to do that. So if you're anywhere like close to like new in the game, you're probably not going to want to be using Crypto. But he is useful for getting banners and respawning your teammates and stuff like that. Next, Loba. I mean, obviously we we all know why Loba is the best legend in the game. But in terms of like ranked, I do think she's pretty viable in ranked. I think her ultimate's incredibly useful, especially in the final circles to get your nades, your shields, your ammo, like all that stuff. Her tactical is pretty useful. In terms of team, really the only thing she has going is her ultimate. But I do definitely think it is good. I think she'll be sliding in right here, right behind Wraith. Mirage. Mirage is interesting because Mirage is really fun. I love playing Mirage. He's a lot of fun. But I do think that once you get into the higher ranked lobbies, just people have learned they're gonna know whether your decoy is you or not. I mean, especially like since when you use his ultimate, you turn invisible for a second, then you like turn uninvisible. People are gonna see that, and you're just not gonna have as much success. And for that reason, he's gonna have to be in D tier. But he's still better than Crypto because Crypto's just dog. Sorry, Crypto. Octane. I don't think this is much of a question. What the frick? I don't think there's much of a... Where did I drop him? Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's not much of a question. He's definitely the best legend in the game. Just how... Can I put him ahead of Gibby? Thank you. Just of how versatile his jump pad is, I just think he's just best. You're going to want him on just about every team. I mean, of course, you can get a decent comp and ranked without him, but if you do have him, you can push easier, you can retreat easier, you can pull off rotations you wouldn't be able to normally pull off. He's just got a lot going for him. Pathfinder. Pathfinder is definitely one of the legends with a high skill ceiling. If you know how to use his grapple, you know how to use it well, then he's insane. Obviously, we see like very good players such as like Timmy, and like they just know how to abuse Pathfinder's grapple and do incredible things with it. But I do. He's not going to F tier, by the way. But I do think in ranked, in terms of team, he's definitely not it in terms of like team. But you will see Pathfinders and ranked at like higher lobbies. Just they're pretty much using the grapple, and he does have the recon ability, which is pretty big in ranked. I mean, his passive is absolute dog, but the recon ability, getting the next circle, super important for ranked. So if you're a good Pathfinder, I'd recommend just taking Path. He's got the recon. He's got his grapple. Ooh, Rampart. This is an interesting one. Ever since the Rampart buff with Sheila, her play rates have skyrocketed. That's no secret. But I do think that in ranked, she's not going to be as viable, simply because the only thing that changed is you can pick up the turret. And now when you pick up the turret, if two people peek you at the same time, you're kind of screwed because they'll just kill you if they're both shooting at you. Yeah, for that reason, I just don't think she's super viable in ranked. I would take her over Mirage, though. Would I take over Lifeline? Yeah, I'm taking her over Lifeline. Next, we've got Revenant. Revenant saw a bit of a nerf, I believe. Yeah, the freaking the death protection. Whenever you use the death protection, the thing like it's massive. Everyone knows that you're in death protection, so they're just going to push your totem, and they're either going to kill your totem, in which you're screwed, or they're going to camp your totem, in which I'd argue you're more screwed than if they just kill your totem. So it's definitely you have to be wise if you're going to use Revenant, and ranked, you definitely can. If you're going to be using Revenant, you're going to want to be using Octane. But I definitely wouldn't recommend running Revenant in ranked unless you're using an Octane, because the Revtane combo is going to be what you're really going for there. Yeah, I mean, he's just not that good anymore since the nerf. I just see that whenever I'm playing Revenant, I just get focused way too much whenever you try and use the ult. I'm going to have to put him, I think I'll put him below Fuse. Below Fuse, yeah. And that's with Revtane, by the way. Seer. Man, Seer was insane when he dropped. He's not insane anymore. I mean, that's all that's really left to said. He got a huge nerf to his tactical. I haven't been scanned by his tactical in a while. I mean, you can pretty much just jump out of it. It's not hard. And I just don't think he's that useful anymore. I think Bloodhound still definitely takes the cake for the Recon Legends there. But yeah, I think he's still good. You can still get away with using it. His passive is good for like getting out rats or something. I'm going to have to put him... I'll put him there. Valkyrie. That's interesting. You do see more Valkyrie at higher rank. I do think you do. Her ultimate's pretty useful. Other than that, there's not a whole lot going for her. The jets are nice. Tactical is nice, but I don't think she's insane. You can definitely get away without running, and if you run into a Valkyrie team, you're going to be fine most of the time. I still think... Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to have to move Seer down. Oh. Yeah, he took a hit. Let's put him there. Path, go. Last is Watson. Ooh, I like Watson. I really do. But she's just not useful. She's fun. I love using defenses, but she's just really not that good anymore. I think we'll be seeing Watson and Crypto buff later in the seasons 11 and 10. The same way they did Rampart, they're going to buff them. Their play rates are going to go insane. They're going to get heirlooms. Then it'll be more balanced. But as of now, I think I'm probably taking Crypto over Watson, if I'm being honest. Actually, she's not that bad. Let's put her in D tier. Her ultimate's pretty nice, especially if you can hold down like in final zones. Pretty nice. You won't get naded. Can't get like Gibby ulted or something. Yeah. This looks pretty good. I'm liking this. I definitely think that's probably the team that I would go with, the Octane, the Gibby, and the Bloodhound. I think if I'm running ranked, that's probably one of my preferred ones. I think you can swap maybe. You could swap Bloodhound and Caustic. That's a pretty good one. I don't know. I mean, it really depends on who you're playing with as well, who you're good at. Yeah, I like this though. Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Might do another tier list. We'll see how the reaction to this one is. Just wanted to spice up the content with something new. Yeah, make sure to let me know if I got anything wrong down in the comments. I am open to suggestions. However, it will take a bit to convince me, as I did put some thought into this. Yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Oh, yes. So, my friends did make a YouTube channel, and they wanted me to give it a shout out. So everyone, if you could go check out, I'll put it on the screen here. It's what is it? It's like couch potatoes or something. Yeah, they made that. They want to go check it out. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. We're gonna try and get some more out soon. Yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, comment, all that jazz, and yeah, see ya.